The 16-inch MacBook Pro, once the strongest and most feature-filled Mac, is now overshadowed by its cheaper, smaller ancestors. That's because Apple is only at the midway point of updating its MacBook lineup with custom, ARM-based processors. Kicking off the transition were the MacBook Air and MacBook Pro, both powered by Apple's debut M1 chip. The 8-core processor has proven to be a groundbreaking success, delivering more power and efficiency than competing chips from Intel and AMD. As a result of the M1, Apple's least expensive laptops, the Air and MacBook Pro with two Thunderbolt 3 ports, are currently the most compelling options. 16-inch MacBook Pro 2021 release date. We feel confident about the 16-inch MacBook Pro with Apple Silicon launching in 2021, but less so about the specific month or day. Two of the most prolific Apple analysts, Mark Gurman at Bloomberg and Ming-Chi Kuo at TF International Securities, claim Apple will release new 16-inch and 14-inch MacBook Pro models in 2021. Kuo places the launch windows in the third quarter of 2021, so July, August or September. Looking back at past Apple releases, July appears to be the most likely month, although delays caused by COVID-19 could push the reveal back a few weeks or months. Gurman says the new MacBook Pros will be released around the middle of the year, echoing Kuo on a likely summer launch. 16-inch MacBook Pro price. Pricing is a major factor in deciding which MacBook to buy, and for the 16-inch MacBook Pro, it's a reason to skip. Of course, we don't know how Apple will price the new model, but the cost of the current model can get us in the right ballpark. The 16-inch MacBook Pro starts at get ready for this, whopping $2,400, putting it firmly in workstation territory. That model has an Intel Core i7 CPU, 16 GB of RAM, a 512 GB SSD, and Radeon Pro 5300 graphics. Opting for stronger graphics in the form of a Radeon Pro 5500 pool along with 1 TB of storage raises the price to $2,799. 16-inch MacBook Pro design and features. Physical keys to replace the Touch Bar, more ports and the return of MagSafe. Is it possible Apple's heart could grow 3 times in one laptop? Yes, one of the most significant changes to the upcoming MacBook Pro could be the removal of a feature, rather than an addition. That is, Apple is rumored to be backtracking on the Touch Bar and replacing it with physical keys, according to both Kuo and Gurman. The old strip above the keyboard, to put it gently, is a divisive feature that most users find unnecessarily cumbersome. Apple needs to follow its own lead, like when it replaced the fancy butterfly keyboard with one that actually works, and do away with the Touch Bar for physical shortcut keys. 16-inch MacBook Pro display. Apple seems poised to substitute LED for microLED, a new technology that delivers better picture quality without the fear of burn-in. Apple has supposedly been shopping around for suppliers and is now set to ship between 10 and 12 million MacBook units with Mini LED in 2021 alone, according to Kuo. Because the cost of Apple Silicon is significantly lower than that of Intel CPU, the use of Apple Silicon can offset the increased cost of using Mini LED panels, Kuo explains. Unlike old, Mini LED panels replace the hundreds of diodes found in standard LED panels with thousands of much smaller ones. Tinier diodes mean smaller dimming zones and better control over picture quality. So yes, Mini LED is still backlit, but with more control, you can create a brighter image with improved contrast and excellent black levels. It won't match old, but then, you don't need to fear burn-in. 16-inch MacBook Pro specs and performance. The days of Intel-powered Macs must surely be at an end when the 16-inch MacBook Pro arrives later this year. As for what chip will power the upcoming model, a custom M1X CPU is our best guess,